Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel. Dr. Daniel Sugai, board certified dermatologist. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Thank you so much for watching my videos and appreciating these product reviews. The Dr. Sugai review series is doing very well. Thank you for your engagement. I love the questions and I'll keep it going because you guys are motivating me. You're inspiring me to do more, giving me ideas. So thank you. I'm going to be reviewing today a very special brand to me, CeraVe. I'm not paid by them in any way, but I do like their brand because I do like that they put nice ingredients in with their ceramides, hyaluronic acid. This product, CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser SPF50, is readily available at the supermarket, your local Walmart, Target, Amazon. It's SPF50, which is great, but it has very nice ingredients, including niacinamide. But is this enough to give it a high score? Stay tuned for more. I'm gonna put this sunscreen on my face, and I hope you're all excited to see how I look with this. So drop in the comments what you think about this sunscreen and if you've tried it already. Boo! Halloween comes early. When I talk about how things can be invisible and how mineral sunscreens get a bad rap, it's because they actually do make you ghost white, like I've talked about. So this side I tried to rub it as best as I could. You can still see the white cast. I always talk about how we don't put enough sunscreen on. And so I have here, my wife's gonna be really upset that I used their measuring spoon here, but this is half a teaspoon. We're supposed to use half a teaspoon amount of sunscreen to cover your face and your neck, shot glass amount for your body. So this is a half a teaspoon, and I didn't even go through, it all. So there's still a good amount, and I put some on my arm because it's starting to get ridiculous. I have to go pick up my kids from school soon, and I'm just gonna scare people. But I love CeraVe. CeraVe, it's a great sunscreen because it has mineral ingredients, titanium and zinc oxides, 9% and 7% respectively. But look how it makes you look compared to, say, Elta MD products. So this is just a base to let you know that it is true that mineral sunscreens can not look as aesthetically pleasing after putting on. It is important to wear sunscreen because we have to prevent DNA damage from UV light. UVA, UVB can cause DNA damage, which leads to basal cell carcinoma, squamous cell carcinoma, and even the dreaded melanoma. And even rare times there are Merkel cell carcinoma cases, which are, people would argue, it can even be considered more deadly and dangerous than melanoma. And that's also related to the sun. So CeraVe Hydrating Sunscreen, nice to put on my kids because they look really cute when they have this cast look. They don't look scary like me. But the nice thing about this, it does have ceramides in it. It has niacinamide, which we've talked about. It's very soothing. So if you were to put it on your face and wear a mask over it, it might protect you from any inflammation or irritation you might have from the mask. I do recommend not wearing any makeup under a mask. If you have to wear sunscreen under a mask, something with niacinamide and zinc oxide, those are both anti-inflammatory properties that could help. But I mean, this is like putting Desitin onto your face, which it's thick stuff here. I mean, I can see why it even blocks out visible light too. Visible light can also cause photo aging, sunspots and such, and even cause worsening hyperpigmentation. This will block all of the spectrum. So CeraVe, good job on your cleansers, good job on your moisturizers. Sunscreen wise, gotta work on having it rub in well with a mineral based sunscreen platform. If you do the chemical based stuff, then you're almost cheating if it does blend in well. You have to do, I'm very much impressed when it's mineral based. You got the good ingredients like antioxidants, niacinamide in it. It's hydrating, which is nice because for guys, we like to minimize things and we could skip the moisturizer after cleansing. So again, to review, it's cleanse, serum if you want, moisturize, sunscreen. You could do cleanse, serum, skip the moisturizer and just go straight to a hydrating sunscreen. But again, this is pretty ridiculous here. It's probably pretty distracting to look at me for this video, all right? So before watching, I did a TikTok video and it was to comment on Mark Zuckerberg. Everyone was making fun of this billionaire for wearing too much sunscreen in Hawaii. Good job there, except forgot the neck. Make sure you get your neck because your neck shows your age. All right, so CeraVe. Somebody knocked on my door. So CeraVe, just want to show you real quick. Putting the standard amount here. Rubbing in. Wax on, wax off. Not bad on your hand, but as you can see on the face, it's a better illustration of what it can do there. But not bad for the hand. So maybe reserve this more for your extremities, your neck, areas that aren't as visible to your friends and family. And then use it on your kids because this is mineral based. I'm gonna try out my favorite cleanser, La Roche-Posay's Purifying Foaming Cleanser that I use to shave, and I would lather it up, shave, and this can be my shaving gel or foam when I am too busy to put on Aveeno's therapeutic shaving gel. This is a quick step to wash my face, lather it up, get it ready for a shave, shaved with a blade and it won't cut me. And then I use the extra lathered up foam to wash the rest of my face. I'm good to go, put on a sunscreen. So this one is good because it has ceramides, it has niacinamide in it, and it also has this thermal spring water that's prebiotic. And it says that it can cleanse your face very well, removing the dirt, impurities, and even makeup. So let's see what it does for a non-water resistant sunscreen. Water resistant sunscreens can be a little bit more tough to remove, and you may need to double cleanse. A double cleanse method involves an oil-based cleanser followed by a water-based cleanser after that to remove it completely. Let's see how it does with this. This is not oil-based at all, okay? This is oil-free. So let me just rinse my face. Get this on. It needs more. Oh, the sunscreen is in my sink. My sink is protected from the sun now. All right, it's coming off. Where's my towel? My trusty D towel. Here you are. Got it. Okay, so make sure your towel's clean. It's a clean towel. Still missed a few spots. Okay, I did a pretty good job. I don't think I need that oil-based cleanser for taking off CeraVe sunscreen. If you have an oil-based cleanser, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to double cleanse. But yeah, I think it did a decent job. You know, sunscreen on the bottom of my neck here. I'll just rub that in. But all right, we're gonna go pick up my kids now. I won't scare the other parents there. La Roche-Posay, good job, good cleanser. Never irritates my skin. So after just washing the sunscreen off my face, I'm feeling much more comfortable talking to you to the camera, and I'm sure you are too. It's less distracting with that significant white cast on my face. This sunscreen did disappoint in terms of the residue it left. I mean, to say it's a residue is an understatement. I did use an appropriate amount, which is a ½ teaspoon amount to cover my face and neck. That's what dermatologists do recommend. Using enough sunscreen and also reapplying every 1 to 2 hours. Those two things are very common mistakes that people make. People assume SPF 80 or above, SPF 70. That means you can just put it on once and you're good for the day. No, you have to reapply sunscreen. So let's go through the positives of this. Mineral-based sunscreen. It has titanium and zinc oxide. Those are two classic physical blocking mineral ingredients in sunscreens. I like those because they cause less rashes and irritation, especially with being in contact with light. Chemical ingredients like oxybenzone, avobenzone, they absorb UV light and they take the hit. whereas physical blockers are classically known for scattering and reflecting away UV rays. So this has mineral ingredients, chemical ingredients, especially this summer. For some reason, I'm seeing quite a bit of patients who are getting irritation from their chemical ingredients more than ever. So, avobenzone, classically labile in the sunlight, meaning when the sunlight hits it, that chemical ingredient can break apart and become unstable. The byproducts from it can cause an irritation, and I'm finding people getting rashes from their chemical sunscreens. This having none. I do talk about how Elta MD UV Clear in another video. My review of this does have has one chemical ingredient, octinoxate, and it supposedly is added in to make it lightweight and sheer and and blends in very well. This is just purely physical, and you can tell by my face that it is a completely different story from my review on Supergoop, Elta MD, UV Clear. The Supergoop matte screen video is also up, so you can watch that and see how it blends in. It blends in very well. CeraVe, good ingredients. Ceramides, hyaluronic acid, or hyaluronate here on the inactive ingredients. It has glycerin, so it does draw in water as a humectant. Thus the hydrating part. It's over SPF30. We want at least SPF30. It's broad spectrum, meaning it blocks UVA and UVB. And it has niacinamide, which is my favorite ingredient of all time. It's vitamin B3 that does calm your skin. It's anti-inflammatory. Also lightweight, oil-free. CeraVe has a very good track record for not clogging up your pores or being non-comedogenic. This is affordable as well. You can find, and very accessible. You can find this at your local Walmart, Target, or on Amazon, and you're spending less than $30. But the quest to find a good mineral sunscreen that blends in well but also affordable is still ongoing, because I would not say that this is a sunscreen that will blend in well. As you can see that my hand, it wasn't bothersome to have it with that white cast. So I would use this sunscreen for the neck, back of the hands, your arms, your extremities like your legs, where you're not so conscious about looking so ghost white. Your face, I would stick to the more expensive stuff that are over $30, like Elta MD, Supergoop, those things, La Roche-Posay, Anthelios. Those are good sunscreens that will blend in well. This also isn't water resistant. That's okay. I won't ding any sunscreen for not being water resistant, but just a heads up on that. Just a quick note on where to make sure you're putting sunscreen on your ears, nose, your hairline, your neck. Remember that, please, because I am finding quite a bit of skin cancers this summer in those areas. I'm gonna have to say my final score, Dr. Sugai, is not gonna give a full-on thumbs up here. It's gonna be kind of like a little bit like, and instead, I feel really bad giving it a 6.5 out of 10. I'm kind of on the fence between a 6.5 and 7. I'll just say it's a 7 out of 10 just for being available for my kids and my arms and my legs. I will still use this. It still has some function in my family. I do appreciate being mineral ingredients, because I will feel good about putting it on my kids, not worrying about, oh, well, these chemical ingredients going through their bloodstream. What we know is chemical ingredients aren't dangerous. We don't have any known health disadvantages to using it, but we do know that it can get absorbed into our bloodstream. Let's give it a 7 out of 10. You guys can argue with me saying that it's a 1 out of 10, it's awful, horrible. But in terms of ingredients, you can't fight that. It's a good brand, good ingredients, but just doesn't blend in well. All right, guys. So thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm really appreciative of all of your support during this time. Please drop any comments if you found any sunscreens that are affordable, less than $30, mineral base, blends in well. And also, if any sunscreens or other products you'd like me to review, I'm going to keep this Dr. Sugai series going, but I'm also going to do a Dr. Sugai compares. So upcoming would be Supergoop matte screen versus La Roche-Posay Anthelios 50. I'll also do a review on La Roche-Posay Anthelios 50 for those of you who aren't familiar with it. I will do side-by-side comparisons, though, of things like Walmart's Equate moisturizing cream versus Cetaphil. Watch out for those videos, the Dr. Sugai Compares series. All right, so we'll have fun with that. And please be safe this summer. Wear your sunscreen, but have fun in the sun. Remember that a hat does not replace sunscreen because UV light does bounce off of concrete, sand, snow. Those types of things can hit you from can allow UV light to hit you from below. So sunscreen plus a hat is the gold standard there. All right, guys, take care. Be safe. Peace.